My name's Jamie Swango. I'm a partner at the Craftory. The Craftory is an investment house focused on mission-driven consumer goods. Specifically at the Craftory, my role is two parts. One is digital amplification and platforms, which means I work really closely with all of the companies that we invest in to help them with their growth strategies. And then on the other side, I help our deal team source investments. So if you look at fast-moving goods, traditionally over kind of the past 10 years, it's been dominated by a few major players, Unilever, Procter & Gamble, that have an advantage of scale. The internet has leveled the playing field, allowing any determined entrepreneur to, on nights and weekends, start their own business. The barriers to entry are much lower than they used to be. At the same time, we notice that consumer preferences are changing. So consumers increasingly want to see authenticity in the brands that they purchase from. One of the things that I noticed upon joining the Craftory is that there was a big gap in terms of understanding consumer insight. So when we think about understanding a category, understanding a subcategory, looking at a company that we want to invest in, we're very good at identifying it, but if we have questions, how can we get to a deeper layer of nuance? So how can we better understand and quickly understand consumer preferences for an emerging category, for instance. So right now, most of our research has been done in the US. It's really a product of, we see that the direct-to-consumer landscape is a bit more advanced in the US, a bit more mature. One of the features that we like about Attest is that actually it can stretch across multiple geographies. And as we increasingly look at brands in Europe, we have one investment that's in South America, that targeting will become increasingly important to us. Thinking about Attest and thinking about the outcomes that it has led to, there are two different types. One is it's helped us decide whether or not to invest in a company. Another is that it's helped us raise interesting, thought-provoking strategic questions for our portfolio brands. One of the things that Attest has really helped us and helped our portfolio companies with is focus. So one of the challenges of a company is that there's so many opportunities. The world is full of opportunities, and actually your most precious resource becomes where you spend your time each and every day. I think Attest helps us and helps our entrepreneurs focus on the business rather than work in the business, because they're able to identify through research, through consumer feedback, which they get in a very on-demand fashion through Attest, right? You can set a survey live and a couple of hours later you can have the results. It helps give them those data points to figure out what are their top 1, 2, 3 priorities.